Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Ostrich Crochet, and this week I wanted to take you along with me as I stash bust some of my yarn with some new patterns that I haven't tried before. I have a large pile of patterns that I've collected that I just haven't gotten a chance to crochet, and I figured this would be the perfect time to try to get through some of my stash while also crocheting some of those untouched patterns. So come along with me this week and see what I crochet. I forgot to do an intro for Monday, so today is actually Wednesday that I'm doing this intro. But anyway, let's jump right into the video.
Hey guys, it is Monday. I thought that I would do some crocheting with you this week. And I need to prep some Valentine item things for my Valentine launch on Etsy, and also stock up on some things for the local boutique that I have. I also want to offer some Valentine items for people to shop locally in the shop as well. So I think today I want to crochet the little love bugs. I think that's what they're called. I'll insert the pattern of the picture here because I can't remember what it's called. But I thought I would pick out some yarn with you as we shop my own stash, because that is one of the goals for 2025, is to work with only the yarn that I have, unless it's a natural color or a neutral color that I ran out of and need to restock in. But I won't be purchasing any of the colorful fun yarn unless it's a color that I always use, which is very rare. So let's go ahead and pick out some yarns together. I will show you what my yarn stash currently looks like, and then we'll go ahead and get started on some little love bugs.
This is where I currently keep all of my yarn. I have it on this wooden shelf, and then I have a small section right here, and then my worsted weight yarn here. It still looks like a mess because things are stashed, but they're all reasonable things. Like this yarn is just worsted weight yarn stacked on top of other things because I don't have enough room here, but that's okay. We're going to do the little love bugs, and I think I want to do the purples and pinks. Let's see. I think I want to try a love bug in this. I want to make 6 of them. Well, probably maybe 9, because I'll need to restock also for the local boutique. Ignore this pole here. This is for this shelf. I originally bought this shelf just for this hanging stand, and then I must have bought the wrong size because this hanging stand is currently too big for the wooden stand that I currently have. I just bought it on sale for this because my old one was broken and it wouldn't hold up anymore. But I guess I ended up buying the wrong size and it's too big. So that is why there's this rack here. It doesn't fit, and it doesn't fit back into the box unless I take it apart, which might be another day, but for now it's not. Anyway, I think we'll use this color. It's a mauve pink. And then let's look here. Let's look in the purples. I have a ton of purples. I have this variegated purple, which I think could be pretty. This solid purple. I have this variegated purple, but I also have this one, and this is one of the skeins that's untouched. I never used it for anything, so I might use this for a little love bug. And I have this as well, but I have plans for this already. I think we may start with these. See what else is in here. Most of this is just chenille yarn, and I don't really want to use chenille. I want to use like a blanket style yarn. I also have this color. This is bubblegum from Premier Basics, and then hibiscus is like a dark pink like this, but it's in blanket style as well, and it's in my yarn cabinet, so I may have to go get that. But I think this is not going to work out. This needs to go back here. Back. I think this is what we're going to start with the love bug. I'm hoping I have enough black. I don't have a ton of black left. Let's see. I have this small section of black, and then I have some black in Premier Basics that I can grab as well. But I might be able to use lead. It's a vintage black color. Might be able to do that to use some stash colors. I also have a velvet black, but that's not really what I want right now. So we're going to try these first. I also pulled these yarns as well. This is the hibiscus, and then a purple, and then the black. Okay, check in. I got 3 of these under bodies done. I'll need to use the lint roller because they picked up quite a bit with black showing, but I got 3 of the under bodies done, and then I decided to pause there on the bodies and see how many heads I could do before I ran out of yarn. So I started 3 of the heads because you have to sew them on. So here's 1 head done, and then here is 2. These 2 just need their eyes though. So here's 2 and then 3. And so I just did the black pieces, and I'm just left with this much black yarn for Premier Basics, so that fit perfectly. I do still have a little bit of black Bernat, and then I am going to try the lead. I also, when I pulled these colors, didn't even think about pulling a red, so I think I want to do a traditional red ladybug as well, but this is a good start. I need to pause here and go get Mason from the car pickup line. I did the black pieces. I had talked about this before I went to go get Mason from the school pickup line. I did the black, and I'm just now deciding to attach the color for the top, and I'm realizing that it's not as tall. Hi. It's not as tall as the picture is supposed to be. So I went back again, and I completely did this wrong. The black part is supposed to be purple, and whereas purple is supposed to be black. So all the time that I took today to do the tops of the ladybugs are all wrong. Granted, there's only 3 done, but still, that was time that I had and did wrong. So now I need to frog this. I'm not going to frog the black. I think I'll just work off of the black when it's time to do the bottom. Instead of frogging all 3, I'll just crochet, like frog as I crochet, I guess is what I'm saying. So I guess I will redo these now. So that's fun. But that's the update. I finished the 3 heads, and now I get to start over on the bodies. Yay me. Okay, in my last video, I talked a lot about the variegated yarns and having a lot of yarn from them and just not ever using them. And this is a prime example because I figured out what colors I wanted to actually use for, sorry, my kids are talking and also picking up Legos, but I figured out the colors that I actually wanted to use, and I wanted to go with a pastel look with reds, a light purple, a mauve pinks, and a light blue. And again, this doesn't fit in the color scheme that I'm hoping for, and so again, I don't use it. This is exactly what I was talking about in my last video with Stash Up Busting My Yarn. I feel like I want to use these, but then it doesn't fit the vibe that I'm going for, and then I put them away and reach for them maybe another time, and then it doesn't actually end up happening. So that is that with the variegated yarns. Maybe another time we will try and get through these, but for now, they will not be used for the ladybugs.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday. I haven't done a lot of crocheting today. I had some errands to do this morning that took all the way up until school dismissal time. And then I had like an hour before I needed to get Mia over to basketball. She had pictures tonight along with her first basketball game. And then so I just got home. It's about 7:20 tonight. The kids are doing their bedtime routines, and then I will be able to crochet. I'm currently still working on the little love bugs, and I came back to grab some yarn. I think since I don't have a ton of black, I'm going to use the new Bernat's Tweed. This is the color Night Tweed. I'll flip the camera around in just a minute so that you can see the color a little bit more better. Okay, so this is the new Bernat's Tweed in the color Night. It is like a almost, it's not quite a black. I mean, it is, but it's kind of like, let me show you just a minute. Here is the Night Tweed, and then here it is up against lead, so it's a little darker than lead, but it's not as dark as a true black. So I think I'm going to use this for the ladybugs just so that I can get through some of this instead of buying more black yarn. I know I'll need to eventually buy black yarn. However, I just don't want to do that right now. I would still like to try to get through some of my yarn and stashing, and I think this would be a good color to use instead of black. I'm also going to use lead as well and then finish up the rest of the black that I have for the ladybugs, and I'm hoping that that will be enough. I mean, I know it will be enough with this as well. So that is what we're going to be working on while the kids get ready for bed, and I will keep you updated. Hey guys, good morning. Today is Wednesday. I have felt like I've kind of just been all over the place. Last night after we got back from basketball, I did a couple stitches on the little love bug ladybugs, but I was so tired from staying up the previous night until like 2:30 in the morning working on a pattern test that I was so out of it. And so after I tucked the boys into bed, I did a couple more little ladybugs, and then I decided to just go to bed. So here we are Wednesday morning. I haven't done any crocheting yet. It's almost 11 o'clock. I've spent the morning going over a pattern test. I spent the morning doing Etsy pictures, and then drinking my what is now cold coffee. This is the pot that I originally made this morning. You kind of saw me make it in the video, and I'm still drinking on it at 11 o'clock. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and drink my coffee. It's just been a go kind of morning. Wanted to vlog this moment because I get a lot of questions on how do I do it all? How do I run a small business while also being a stay-at-home mom? And coming up with things for Etsy and social media. And today is just one of those days where I don't have it all together. I was running around doing the pictures and stuff for Etsy to update my listing on this little love monster. He's so cute. I love him so much. But I've had him for a little bit now. I made him around last year for the Valentine launch, and I still have him. I think he's absolutely sweet, but he needed his pictures updated for Etsy, and then I also had Maddox, my 3-year-old, help me with pictures with him so that people could see how big he actually is in the listing. And so he's quite big. He's the bigger size. I made him with the Mama Made Minis Lovey book. So I think he's about 18 inches big. But anyway, I had Maddox help me with the listing, and so we did that this morning. And then I edited a pattern test that I was doing,
and then doing mom duties. I have a pile of laundry that seriously needs to be folded. Still drinking my once was hot cup of coffee. And I am still on the ladybugs. I wanted this vlog to be new patterns that I've tried, and I'm still crocheting the ladybugs even on Wednesday. I think I'm just having a little bit of a hard time balancing what I'm doing right now for a pattern test, what I need to do for the Valentine Etsy drop, and also I signed up for a market in February, which isn't normally like me, but our town is hosting an event the day after Valentine's, and so I signed up for that. I've been to the event coordinator's event last year. She did the Christmas market here in town, and so I decided to try this February market with her here in town. And so now I just feel like my plate is really full with trying to do things for the Etsy Valentine launch, which totally doesn't need to happen, but I really wanted that to happen. I did that last year and I really loved it. I need to restock on items for the local shop, and since it's a holiday, that means new holiday items need to be in at the shop. So even though I'm batching for a market, I also am prepping for the local shop. And right now, I think that's why it's just taking me so long to do the love bugs, is I wanted a variety of colors. And then I also need to make one more of those colors for the local shop. So I just need to sit down today, and I'm going to crochet for an hour on the ladybugs. I'm going to make lunch, and then I need to keep working on Christina's teeny triangle blanket, because that is due like tomorrow. So that is the goals for today. I'm really hoping that I can get the blanket done. I've already edited the pattern and everything and done that part for her. I just need to finish that blanket. That's my goal. And then for the laundry mess, I'm going to fold laundry right after I pick up Mason. So that is how I plan to tackle my crochet business life with my mom life. And we'll just see how it goes. The boys have done really well today playing with Legos, and they're currently playing with the sensory dough. I don't know if I have one to show you, but we got these cute little sensory doughs for Christmas, and the boys got them in their stocking. And the dough has a scent, and then it comes with like little figurines and stuff to play with the Play-Doh and build and just have like imaginary play, and they've been really enjoying it. I'm fairly surprised how well the dough has held up, because the boys play with it almost like every other day. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't dried up, and I haven't had to do anything to make it not be moist again. Anyway, so that is that. I'll bring you along with me as I crochet, and hopefully we can get some of the ladybugs done, and so we can move on to another new pattern, because this vlog was supposed to be new patterns that I haven't tried that we are doing along with stash busting, and still stuck on pattern 1 from day 1, but we'll get there. Okay, so I'll catch up with you in just a little bit with the ladybugs. Also, here is the dough I was talking about. It's from Young and Wild and Friedman. They have the sensory dough. We bought the 2-pack, has a place for the sensory dough and then a place for the little imaginary play things. This one is really fun. And then we got the reindeer version. This one smells like gingerbread. This one smells like peppermint. And inside there was things to build a snowman with, and then reindeer in it as well. Whoops. That's really cute. Here's where we are currently at with all the colors. I decided to do the blush pink, a light purple, the seafoam color, this mauve pink, and then a red. And I want to do more reds, but I think I really just need to tackle this first and finish these ladybugs before adding on any more, so I can keep moving on to a new pattern to try. Okay, my 1 hour is done of crochet, so let me show you what I got done. I was able to finish one of the ladybugs. I still need to do the heart embroidery on the back, but I did get the head attached and everything. And then I have this one. The body is done besides the embroidery, so I closed it up and then got the line indent on the purple. And then I have 2 of the blush pink done. So here's one. And then here is the other one. I will attach the heads probably while the boys are eating their lunch. And then do that. But I think this turned out really cute. I also think this would be perfect for like a summer and spring make. And then you don't have to do the Valentine heart embroidery on the back. It can just be a standard little ladybug. And I think that would be really sweet to offer at markets. But this pattern is a pretty quick pattern. I'm kind of surprised by it. I think it's just taking me so long because I have prepped so many of the top body colors. But it didn't take me that as long as I thought it was going to take. So I'm going to stop here and feed the boys some lunch, and then I will check back in with you. Okay, we are done with lunch, and I got a Premier package, so I thought I would open it with you. Anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this and check out the yarns. I kind of forgot what I ordered, so I'm kind of anxious to see it. Okay, so the boys are playing with their dinosaurs, so you're going to hear some boy chatter. But I picked up Sage in, let's do it this way. Okay, I put you guys this way so that you could actually see the color, because behind me, when I showed you the color, you couldn't really see it. But anyway, I picked up this Sage color green in Premier Basic Chenille. This is that yarn that I was talking about in my last video. It is a blanket style yarn and not chenille at all. I needed to restock this for mallards, and then I also wanted enough to make the new, well, a semi-new pattern. It's the pattern from Mama Made Minis. It's the Little Frog Snuggler. I haven't had a chance to make it from the Woodland collection that they released in the minis, and so I bought more green. I'm hoping this is enough to do one of these snugglers, and then enough extra for some mallards. Then I also picked up this little bunny yarn. I wasn't for sure if I was gonna like this or not, and I also couldn't tell if this was more like furry yarn, like faux yarn, or if it was like a Sherpa style yarn. It's looks like maybe a mix of both, but it does have some, let's see if you can see. It's very soft, but it's not super fuzzy like. So anyway, so we'll see if I like that or not. But I got 2 skeins of it. I think this would be super cute for the a little hippo. I was originally thinking about making the mini hoagie snuggler in this because I really want to do a purple hippo. But I'm also currently in the pattern test for Baby Bonnie with Shop Mod threads, and so I think a little baby bunny in purple would be super fun and very spring-like for Easter. And then I picked up 3 skeins of linen. This is their worsted weight yarn. This is their worsted weight yarn. It's like an off-white color. I use this color a lot for like my toddler purses and blankets. For a second, I almost forgot why I bought this specifically, and specifically like this mini. There is a blanket that I would like to use, but I couldn't remember why I bought this many skeins of yarn. The boys are killing me right now. But then I remembered I got this for a blanket. I want to do, I think it was the Daphne blanket. I'll insert a picture here of the blankets that I wanted to do, but it uses an off-white color white, and so I picked that up. I got the colorful yarn that was used in the pattern from Michaels, and that's supposed to be coming soon, so that is what I got this yarn for. But anyway, that is my yarn haul. I am about to place another order from Premier Yarn. I am about to place another yarn for Premier Yarn because I want to do more of the little bunny. A couple of the girls posted in the group like a taupe color of this and a pink version of this, and I think that they were really pretty, so I think I'm going to give those a try after I work with this. But I currently have an order ready to go there, but I also need to restock black, so might be getting some more yarn. I don't know. Okay, we'll just see. Let's go ahead and get back to finishing up some of these ladybugs. Okay, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the process of attaching the head and the body. It says to line up here, so I'm just going to hold it here. And then I want to make sure that this line is centered in the middle of my head. The directions don't say anything about that, but in order for it to look like a natural ladybug, it's gonna need to line up. So we're gonna start here. I have Ami sticks that I use to hold things in place, so I need to go grab them. It makes sewing so much easier because it just holds it in place while you sew along, and you don't have to worry about it moving or anything. So let me go grab those and I will show you kind of what that looks like. Okay, the boys are doing Play-Doh with their pretend ice cream truck that they got, so you're gonna hear them also chatting. But here is the Ami stick. I got the little, this is a little macaroon on it. Let me see if you can see. Ah! Let's see if you can see it. There it is. Anyway, so that's what's on top of mine. These, you can get all kinds of things on the top of yours. I purchased these from an Etsy shop. I think I got 5 or 6 in a bundle. But these are really helpful, and I like how big it is, so that no matter how big your project is, this will fit. So I'm gonna line this back up again so that the head is centered. And then it also says it needs to be through the color change. So I'm just gonna hold this through here. I like the bead here because you can pull it as tight as you need and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to slip through the stitches or anything like that. So now that I have it held in place where I want it at the top of the head, the pattern says to sew the bottom of the head in a straight line across for the color change. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's making it a little bit harder to follow the line because I'm sewing not in the dominant way that I would normally sew things on, which I should have probably thought about that before I got started. Okay, I left a little hole here. I'm going to add the stuffing to the head. Okay, there he is. Now I'm just going to tie this off, and then I can work on the other ones. Okay, there is the little ladybug. Hopefully you can see that with the black yarn. It makes it a little difficult to see, but the purple ladybug is now done, and I will work on the pink ones now and check back in with you. Good morning. Today is Thursday. I wanted to give you a little small business update. I am still working on the blanket for the pattern test. I am still working on the little love bugs, but I need to pause on both of those and finish up a custom order. I got my first Etsy order of 2025, and they are the hatching chicks. Obviously, they're so cute. So I have both of the eggs done. I just need to take time to crochet the chickens. Our two littlest boys, who are 2 and 3, woke up in the middle of the night vomiting, and so we're doing all the mom things with that and trying to keep them hydrated and make them just feel comfortable, and so that they can feel a little bit better. But I've been washing bedding all day. I pulled out the stain remover vacuum and did the cleaning of the mattress because there was stuff all over that. It's just been one of those days where mom life is taking more over the business side, and that's totally fine. Like, I need to be there and be present with the boys. So I'm going to keep doing laundry. I don't know how much I'll vlog today, but I just wanted to update you guys on what today is looking like for the small business, and hopefully we can get into another new pattern today. If not right now, we can do it later on tonight, hopefully, and keep rolling with stash busting. So let's pull out the yarn for the chickens. Okay, ignore all these boxes. This is the new yarn that came. I also got my Bernat that came as well, and those all need to just find a place. But I also don't want to put these on the shelf until I have an updated version of my document for my yarn stash and everything, and I'm still working on the 2024 document, so I don't want to copy and paste anything over yet. So, but anyway, let's grab the yarn for the chickens. The order that I have is for this woodland tweed. So we're going to grab this. And then the second chicken is a mustard color chicken. And I believe I have that yarn in the cabinet. But I need to grab the white for the fur, and I'm going to use the yarn in the back. Actually, no, we'll just grab this. Okay, there's white fur, and I believe that is all I need. Okay, the sun is in my face, but I am in the car pickup line working on these chickens. I am so tired. I think when I stayed up until 2:30 that one morning, I think it's just gotten me, and it's gotten the best of me. I remember being a teen and always staying up late until 2:30, especially like on the girls' nights when we would binge watch scary movies and stuff and have sleepovers. I could bounce back, and now I can't bounce back like I could when I was 16. And it's so funny because it's times like this where I know I'm getting older and I can't do the same things that I used to be able to do and bounce back just fine without having problems. Last night I was absolutely drained. I was so tired. And then or the night before I was so tired. And then last night I was up every hour with Maddox. He was sleeping in my bed with me, and we had the vomit bowl right beside us, and he woke up almost every hour to throw up. I felt so horrible for him. And so that kept me up, and so I'm just so tired. So I got one chicken body done. I brought it with me to the car pickup line so I could work on it. I also brought the eggshells with me so I could sew these together and get those done. Where's this chicken body? Okay, so I did get one chicken body done before I absolutely was like, I need to nap. I'm so tired. So now I'm currently working on the second chicken body, and then hopefully I can do the finishing touches. I still have about 25 minutes until Mia gets out of school, and then we need to run over and go get Mason. So I have a little bit of time on my hands, and I'm hoping I can get this shipped out for the buyer, because today is the due date and it really needs to go out. I'm just so tired, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll check back in with you in just a little bit. Okay, I got the body done, so let's add the eyes and then stuff it. Okay, here is what the little chicken looks like before I add the top on. You sew the eye or the nose first and then add the eyes, but he looks so cute. I like how grumpy they look. Let's go ahead and add the fur, and I will check back in with you. Baby chicks are done. Let's sew the hatching chicks together now. The baby hatching chicks are all done, and they're ready to go to their forever home. Thank you so much, Sophie, for shopping with my small business again. I truly appreciate you, and I hope that you love your little hatching chicks. Let's go ahead and package them and then take them to the post office. Okay, I'm here at the post office to ship my package, but it has to be shipped in the Santa poly mailer because I don't have my new ones yet. They should be arriving in a few days, so I can't wait to share those with you. Good morning. Today is Friday. Hi guys. I wanted to check in with you. I didn't get much vlogging done yesterday, but I finished a couple of the ladybug last night with the heart embroidery. That was honestly so hard and kind of tricky, especially to get them symmetrical. They're not symmetrical. They just have hearts on their backs. So that's how that's going to be. But it was definitely a little tricky, and the directions for the heart embroidery it was a little confusing, but it's okay. We got it done. So let me show you the pink, purple, and red that I finished. Here is the red little ladybug. I think he turned out really cute, and with his hearts. So again, they're not symmetrical, but it's the idea that counts. I think they're still really cute. And I like them, but doing the embroidery definitely takes a little bit of time. It was a lot of trial and error to get these done, but here's the red one. I think he's super cute. And then here's the purple one. So they all have white hearts on their backs. Let me flip them around. Here is the purple one. I think he turned out really cute too. I just like them. I think that they're sweet. I debated a long time if I was actually going to put on the heart embroidery after trying so many times and not really loving it. But once I got the red one done, I did like it, and it seemed to be a little bit more fuller, so I kept going. And then this pink one just has two little hearts on it as well. But those are the 3 little ladybugs that I finished last night. Let me show you what they look like together. Here's what they look like together. They definitely are really cute, so I think that's really fun. I wanted to offer these for the Valentine's Etsy drop that's coming up in a few weeks, but I don't know I think the pictures that I have will have to be the exact one on hand because the embroidery will be so different, depending, like if it's a made to order, it's obviously, it'll look something similar like this, but it'll be very hard to get it exactly the same. So I think the pictures on Etsy will be the exact ones to offer. That way everyone knows what they'll be getting in the mail when they come. But I think that they turned out really cute. I have a blue one and then a dark mauve colored one, but I'm going to wait until I get more black. I think it should be coming today, and then I'll finish up the rest of the ladybugs. I was going to do that night tweed, but I just did not love how it looked compared to the classic black, and so I did place an order of black yarn. I'm hoping it comes today so I can wrap those up and finish them, but at least I have 3 of them done. And then last night I continued working on the triangle blanket. I'm almost done with that as well. And then I decided that I wanted to try a new pattern, and one of the new patterns that was on my list that I bought maybe a couple months ago, this lazy cat pattern. It comes with 6 cats in the pattern, and I thought they were really cute, and so this morning that's what I worked on, was the little lazy cat. I'll show you what he looks like. But here he is. I think he is absolutely precious. I really like that he looks like he's laying down on his belly and his little tail is sticking up. This is a no-sew pattern. And so you crochet the tail first, and this pattern was really unique because you started with a foundation chain along his back and then worked the rounds, and so that was different, but he turned out absolutely precious. I'm really excited to make a couple more of these and then offer them at markets. I don't know, I may offer them on Etsy as well, so we'll see about that. The boys are playing in the room, so if you end up hearing them, that is what they're doing. They enjoy being close by playing by the door, so you may hear some pounding and other things like that. Also, I got an Amazon package, and I bought a couple things for my small business, and so I thought I would share those with you today. So I've already opened the package because I didn't know if what was coming was for my small business or if it was my son's extra school supplies. I already opened up what I got in the mail, so I'll just kind of show you and talk to you about like what my plans are for them. I picked up more of my mesh bags. I placed these in my shipping packages. All the makes go in there. Okay, here is the mesh bag. It looks like this. I ordered the, ooh, what is this? I think it's like 14.5 by, or 12 by 16 or something like that. It's fairly large. It holds my snugglers. It will hold multiple snugglers. Usually about 2 snugglers will fit in here, or a snuggler and several small makes. So that's really nice. And then it has the drawstring so you can just close it up. It's really just a cute little thing to put your makes in, and then you can ship them in your poly mailer. I also add like my business cards and things like that in there. And then so I needed more of those bags. I was getting low on them, and so I decided to place another order. Then I also decided to try this wireless microphone. This is supposed to help reduce background noise, and just so that you can hear me a little bit more clear. I think this will be really nice for markets, especially when there's a lot of like music and people chatting and stuff. I can talk to you a little bit better, and I think you'll be able to hear me a little bit more clear with this microphone. I also got it for here at home because I've talked to you guys a lot about me vlogging in my bedroom, and my bedroom sits right next to the living room, and if the boys are super loud and playing really hard, you can hear all the banging and everything in it. So I'm hoping that this will help with that, and then the boys can still play and everything that they are into, and I can vlog as needed, and you can just only hear me. I think it'll be a little weird to have like a palm though here on my chest, and that's kind of why I didn't really want to do this, but I need something else that's going to help decrease the background noise, and I think that that might help. The last purchase that I got in the mail was this invisible phone snap tripod stand. This is that mini small one. It looks like this in the picture, but it flips over and you can rotate. I got this little mini stand because I thought it might help me when I'm vlogging on the couch and be a little bit closer to me and just being able to record things that I'm doing without having the ginormous canvas lamp stand that I have. It's supposed to work with my phone. I hope it actually does. Because I think one time I got something magnetic that my phone was supposed to, or it was supposed to attach magnetically to my phone, and then my phone doesn't actually have the magnetic thing to connect it to, so it didn't actually work. But we'll try this and see what it is. But that is the purchases that I have that I got for my small business. I have some more yarn coming in. Okay, I am trying out the little phone stand. I was right. It wasn't going to work without just my phone by itself, because I guess my phone does not have the little magnet built into it. However, I did see that it came with a little magnetic ring. In the back of my box, it had a little metal ring that was included for, and it says for non-mag safe phone models. So that was really nice. And so it just looks like this. You just stick it to the back of your phone, and then the hold is really nice on this, actually, now that it can actually stick to it. It stuck so well that the sticky part came off of my phone and left the magnet still attached to the stand. So hopefully the sticky part will stay stuck to my phone and doesn't keep popping off. But it is nice that they did send a little ring so that it will work. But it makes it really nice because this is tiny and I can carry it with me, and it's not big and bulky and doesn't take up a lot of room. Okay, so I decided to come back to my back room so that I can continue to vlog and the boys can continue to watch their show and play. They're playing with Legos, which can be a little bit loud, but I wanted to share with you some of the bunnies that I pattern tested for Shop Mod Threads at with her baby Bonnie pattern. So let me go grab them for you. Okay, so her pattern that's coming has 3 different color changes that you can do. Here is the traditional Bonnie, has the color for the cheeks and then the arms and the feet. I think she turned out really cute. I used the color Gray Cloud from Burnout Blanket. It's one of the mystical yarns, but I think she turned out so sweet. And then I did one with just one eye patch and different colored ears, so she looks like this. I think she's just as sweet. And also with this cheeky pattern, there is a little section for you to do like a belly patch for her. I just wanted it to be all solid colors, so that's what I did. And then here is the full spots. So in the spot pattern, you get these different color changes along with crocheting one ear a different color to attach to the spot. So she is super cute. She's releasing today, so go ahead and grab her. I have never crocheted the original Bonnie, and honestly I felt a little intimidated because of the cheeks, but Kylie does such an amazing job with these cheeks, and honestly a lot of it is really just in the stitches by itself, the way that she has designed the cheeks. Makes them pop, but then you do a little embroidery here to really make them be a little bit more prominent. But anyway, I have always been a little intimidated for Bonnie, but she's really cute, and there's no way to really honestly mess her up. She's just that good, and the directions and pattern instructions are amazing. So definitely grab yourself a baby Bonnie and work on her. But those are what I crocheted as well with the pattern test. I'm still working. Christina's blanket is almost done. It releases tomorrow, so that's super exciting as well. I created a list for the things that I wanted to make for the Valentine's. And I think I'm going to include baby Bonnie in the Valentine's launch. But let me go get my notepad and we'll kind of look over the Valentine's launch. Okay, so here is the list that I created for the Valentine's launch. Let's go over this. So I want to include the 3 Bonnies that I've already made. I have the lady love bugs, which are almost done. Hopefully we can finish those soon. I wanted to crochet some Valentine bees with my own pattern. I think they're absolutely sweet, especially with the heart-shaped wings. They are perfect for Valentine's Day. So then I also wanted to restock on some of the toddler purses that I have, and someone had asked if I could crochet some Valentine's purses. And so I think I'm going to do the sunburst flower, but with Valentine colors. So it can go more than just Valentine's when I'm at markets. I have the love monster that I've already crocheted. And then I wanted to do two bitty cats, a pink cat and then a purple cat from Raven J Co. I'm going to include some blankets that I already have crocheted, a pink hippo that I've already crocheted, and then the purple unicorn that I've already crocheted. So really what I still need to crochet is the Valentine bees, the purse, and the bitty cats. And I think that that's what we will kind of get started with today. I would like to get the bitty cats done. And so it's not a pattern that I haven't done, but I will be yarn busting or stash busting with them. So I think that that would still be interesting for you guys to see, especially as I plan. I got several questions about how do I market prep for upcoming markets, and I'm going to share that with you in next week's vlog because I'm going to start prepping for spring markets. I'll have two coming up. I have the one in February, which technically isn't really a spring, but it's the day after Valentine's, so I don't think many people will be shopping too much for Valentine's related things. And so that market is going to have several more spring and Easter makes in it, and then I'll have the one in March, and then the one that I usually do is also in March, but they actually moved it to April. So I'll have February, March, and April a market in each of those, and then I'll have another one in June. So next week we are going to be going over the list. We'll talk about how I prepped for it and what that looks like and the things that I plan on making for the spring. But so let's go ahead and grab some yarn for some bitty cats, and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think for the purple bitty cat, I'm going to use this variegated purple that I have. This is Baby Bernat Frosting in the color Lilac Lounge. So we're going to try this, and then I think I'm going to pair these two together. Hopefully the lighting isn't awful. But anyway, maybe you can't really see that. These two will be together for one bitty cat, and then I really want to use this yarn because I have so much of it. It is like a coral peachy pink with darker pinks in it. The lighting is kind of off, but we're going to use this, I think, with, I think I want to do, let's see. I think all of my pinks, well, let's see, what's this color? Does this look okay with this? There is some peach in here with that, but I would like to just have like a normal pink, or maybe even we'll do a white with that, just so it doesn't clash so bad with this yarn if you don't get the color right. Okay, here's a look at the yarns. We're going to do these two together and then these two together so that we can get through some of this yarn that I already have. I'm in the car pickup line. It is 3:12 and I brought the cat faces to work on. And so I think I'm going to pair this taffy pink for the nose for the pink one. This is the, bless you. This is the Premier Basic Worsted in the color Taffy. And for the purple cat, I think I'm going to use the color, I think this is Baby Lilac, also from Premier Basic Yarn, but I didn't have a different light purple, but I think this one will be honestly okay because there's a variety of purples in this variegated yarn that I think it'll be okay. Also, it's looking a lot more brighter on camera than it is in person with the two of them together. It is so crazy what eye shaping can do for your crochet makes. Here are the two cats side by side. The purple one definitely gives more definition. Here is the purple cat face all done and the pink cat face done. Both of them together look so cute, and now I need to do the arms, legs, and bodies. I got the pieces done for the purple cat, the tail and 2 arms, the head, and I just finished the body with the legs. I seriously forgot how itty bitty tiny the little cat is. She's so precious. I think this will be so stinking cute. But I'm going to go ahead and sew on all the pieces and then I will check back in with you. Okay, I finished the purple cat. She's all done. I may show you what she looks like in the daylight tomorrow so that you can see that her color's a little bit better, but I still think she turned out really cute. I still need to finish the pink version. She looks orange on camera because of the lighting. But she needs her body and then that is all. All of her feet and arms are done. I just need to crochet it into the body, so let's do it.
Hey guys, it is Saturday. Checking in with you. I just got back from Mia's basketball. We've done basketball all morning. She had 2 games. It was from 9 to 10 and then 10 to 11, and then we went out to eat lunch with other family. I wanted to share with you guys the cats that I crocheted last night. I showed them to you, but I wanted to show them to you in better lighting. And so here is the purple cat. I think she turned out absolutely precious. I forget how little these guys are when I am prepping them, but look at her with her little tail. The purple turned out really cute with the baby Bernat frosting. I think this was Lilac Lounge, I think, with another lilac. This is baby Bernat blanket in, I think, just lilac. So anyway, this is the purple one. She's precious. And then the pink looked like this. She's turning more of a peachy color. She's kind of a bright pink. Let me turn the camera around so that her colors will actually be true to what she looks like.
So here is what she actually really looks like. She's a pretty bright pink mixed with some corals and white, and then her patches are a light pink, but I think she turned out really cute too. I absolutely love her. I think these will be perfect for Valentine's Day, or just if you have a cat lover who loves pink. Such a cute make for her.
But this is what they look like together. They're so cute. I love the bitty cats. This just makes me want to crochet literally all the cats. They're just so sweet and look so precious. So these will be ready for the Valentine's Day drop in a couple weeks. It is going to be January 27th at 9 o'clock on my Etsy shop if you would like to shop the Valentine's makes. These will be super fun to gift for Valentine's Day. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you the blanket pattern test that I was working on. Today is the release for the beautiful blanket. And so let me show you what I was working on. I had several different color schemes before deciding on this one. If you don't have the color cube, I have the color cube, and that's what I kind of use for blankets. I think it's really fun to at least give you a general idea of where to start. And so I picked these 2 cards. This is 377 and this is 381. This is from volume 2, I believe, is the one that I have with the color cube. Anyway, I just loved these. I thought I had this color, and when I went to go grab it, actually wasn't there. And then I forgot it was one of those yarns that I kept in my car from a past project. So I used these 2 color schemes with the blues, the light purple, and the pinks. So these are the colors that I used for the yarn. For the pink, I decided to go with this variegated color. It's the Loops and Threads Carousel yarn in worsted weight, and then I picked a light blue, darker purple, a dark blue as well, with a lighter purple. And I don't actually have the lighter purple here with me, but these were the colors that I picked for my blanket. So let me show you the blanket. I haven't weaved in any of my ends, so ignore all of that, but here is the beautiful triangle blanket. I think it's so fun and so pretty. I love how each of the points
meet up and touch, and then, you know, at the bottom, then the bottom bases touch. But anyway, so pretty, so fun. It'll be a perfect little lovey size, and I think that'll be super sweet. Here's all the colors and what they look like. I think it turned out really, really pretty. So fun. So Christina has the pattern currently live. Today is Saturday, and the code that she has given the testers is the discount to get 25% off. And so the pattern isn't automatically 25% off. You have to use one of our tester codes to use it. And so you can use my tester code to get 25% off. It is awestruck25. I'll write it here for you so that you can plug that in your Etsy shop when you're checking out, and then get this beautiful blanket at a discount. It's only for Saturday and Sunday, so it will be over. This Sunday is the last day to get the discount, 25% off the total. I believe the pattern is $10, and so you can get it a little cheaper than that if you would like to use one of our codes. But yeah, that was the pattern testing. I pattern tested the blanket, and then Bonnie the Bunny, or Baby Bonnie the Bunny from Shop Mod Threads. I didn't get much done with trying new patterns, and that's what I wanted this video mostly to be. But there was just other things with small business life that just didn't happen the way it was going to. So I think next week it will be more of a cozy crochet with me. And we will talk a little bit more about market prepping, especially for the spring, and what that looks like and what I plan on making. So stay tuned for that if you're interested on how I market prep and what I look at in order to market prep and gather my information, and then sit down and create the list. And then we will actually get started with market prepping next week for spring market. So I think that'll be super fun if you guys join in with me. I love that. So anyway, I think that is all for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's vlog for market prepping for the spring. Bye guys.